story opens in the African savannah, with one of the most iconic scenes in animation history. Animals from every corner of the land gather around Pride Rock to witness a royal event. The presentation of baby Simba, the newborn son of King Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. This tiny lion cub is destined to be the future ruler of the Pride Lands, and everyone celebrates his arrival. But not everyone is happy. Scar, Mufasa's younger brother, secretly resents Simba's birth. Before Simba came along, Scar was next in line to the throne. Now he's been pushed even further away from power, and his jealousy slowly turns into a dark obsession. As Simba grows a little older, Mufasa begins teaching him valuable lessons about being a king. In one memorable scene, Mufasa shows Simba the entire kingdom, from the top of Pride Rock. He explains that everything the light touches is their kingdom, and one day it'll all belong to Simba. But being king isn't just about ruling, it's about responsibility, respect and balance. Mufasa tells his son about the circle of life, where every creature plays a role. Even lions who hunt eventually give back to the earth, which nourishes the plants eaten by other animals. But Simba is a curious and adventurous cub. He wants to prove he's brave, and that's exactly what Scar takes advantage of. Pretending to be kind, Scar whispers to Simba about a mysterious, forbidden place, the elephant graveyard. Of course, Simba's curiosity gets the better of him. He convinces his best friend Nala to join him, and together they sneak away to explore. The graveyard is eerie and filled with giant elephant bones. At first, Simba tries to act tough, but the adventure quickly turns dangerous when they're ambushed by 3 hungry hyenas, Shenzi, Banzai, and the goofy Ed. Just when things look hopeless, Mufasa arrives in a burst of fury. He saves Simba and Nala, sending the hyenas running. Later, he scolds Simba, reminding him that true courage isn't about seeking danger, it's about knowing when to be responsible. Scar, frustrated that his first attempt failed, hatches a darker plan. With the help of the hyenas, he sets a trap in a gorge. Scar tricks Simba into waiting there alone, while the hyenas chase a massive herd of wildebeests straight into the gorge. The stampede is thunderous and terrifying. Simba is caught in the chaos, clinging to a tree branch as the ground shakes beneath him. Mufasa rushes in and, with incredible strength, saves his son. But as he tries to climb to safety himself, Scar is waiting at the top. In one of the film's most unforgettable moments, Scar digs his claws into Mufasa's paws, leans close and whispers, "Long live the king," before throwing him into the stampede. Mufasa falls to his death and Simba watches in horror. Heartbroken and confused, Simba finds his father's body. Before he can process the tragedy, Scar appears and cruelly convinces Simba that it's all his fault, that Mufasa died because of him. Overcome with guilt and fear, Simba runs away, and Scar orders the hyenas to finish the job. They chase him, but Simba escapes into the desert. Exhausted and alone, he collapses. That's when he's discovered by the unlikely duo Timon, a wisecracking meerkat, and Pumbaa, a warm-hearted warthog. They decide to take him in, raising him with their carefree philosophy, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries. For years, Simba grows up under their protection, far away from his past, living a laid-back life filled with jokes, bugs for dinner, and no responsibilities. As time goes by, Simba matures and transforms into a lion. But the past has a way of catching up. One day, a grown-up Simba has a surprise reunion with Nala, who has fled the Pride Lands. She explains that things have gotten worse under Scar's rule. The land has become barren and lifeless because Scar and the hyenas overhunted and destroyed the balance. She begs Simba to come back and take his rightful place as king, but he refuses. Deep down, he's still haunted by guilt over Mufasa's death. That's when the wise old mandrill, Rafiki, steps in. He finds Simba and reminds him that his father's spirit still lives on inside him. Rafiki shows him a vision in the water, and then, in a breathtaking moment, Mufasa's spirit appears in the sky. "Remember who you are," Mufasa tells his son. "You are my son and the one true king." Finally realizing the truth, Simba embraces his destiny. He races back to Pride Rock, determined to reclaim his home. What he finds is devastation. The land is dry. The animals are starving, and Scar reigns like a tyrant. Simba confronts Scar in front of the Pride. At first, Scar tries to humiliate him, even backing Simba toward the edge of Pride Rock. But then Simba demands the truth about Mufasa's death. Scar, thinking he's won, leans in and whispers the words that haunt Simba. He was the one who killed Mufasa. This time, Simba doesn't back down. Fueled by anger and justice, he roars, Murderer, and the battle begins. The fight is fierce, with lions clashing against hyenas and fire raging all around them. In the end, Simba corners Scar, who pleads for mercy and blames the hyenas for everything. Simba spares his life, but Scar makes one last desperate attack. Simba counters and throws Scar off the cliff, where the hyenas, betrayed by him, finish the job. With the battle won, Simba climbs to the top of Pride Rock, and in a powerful moment, Simba lets out a mighty roar. In the final scene, the circle of life comes full circle. Just like at the beginning, the animals gather again at Pride Rock. This time, Simba and Nala present their newborn cub to the kingdom, and the legacy of Mufasa lives on through Simba and his child.